Why you wanna run away? Why you gotta be afraid?
Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, February 28th. Here's the eye today. Just gonna put some makeup on and get ready to go to school. Didn't have school yesterday because of a ice day, and I think the roads are still a little bit icy, but I'm hoping to stop for coffee on the way. Bought a new coat. I think these originally are $60, which is insane for a coat. But Walmart, it was on sale for $39, and I was still like, oh, I love it, but I don't want it for $39. It also comes in red and black. And then this weekend, it went on sale for $13. And it's supposed to be like a cropped one, but I got it in a large. So it's a little bit longer. So here's my waist, and then you can make this, cinch it up. But yes, headband is Target. And then here's the actual outfit. Dresses older, TJ Maxx, little white tank top from Walmart, black leggings, Walmart. So this is a little Ugg booty, which I like because they're like rain boot material. And then cardigan is Amazon.
4. Cut out mountain shapes from cardstock.
Oh. Whoa! Some lady who owns a baking company made these cookies for the entire school, and she doesn't even live in our town, so I don't know if she did it for the whole district or what, but it looks good. I just broke it as I was opening, and I was like, oh wait, I should show you because I'm actually vlogging today. What? So tomorrow is going to be an A day, assuming we have school, because again, a winter storm warning, 5 inches of snow. Will it stop? 8 days we do crafts, so I'm hoping to do this painted rock photo holder. And I remember rocks being down in our extra classroom. I think in October, the school did a rock painting thing, and we were hiding the rocks outside so that when we would go on walks on the bike trail, which is near our school, that we could see these fun, kind rocks. And I think there's still rocks in that classroom, so I'm gonna go take 4 rocks. Woo, a box of rocks. How exciting. I always have such a pile of headbands here that I have to take home. I did not plan on staying that late, but I have a student that's going to the doctor tomorrow, and I had a big package she wanted me to fill out, just like a checklist rating scale sort of. And they've had an empty para position open for more than a month now, and the new person starts tomorrow, so I was just getting things together for them. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Wednesday. We're supposed to get 5 more inches of snow, so hopefully we have school. Today is favorite sports team day, Quidditch. Hogwarts wasn't hiring, so I teach Muggles instead. So it's the month of March now, so this goes in with their handwriting paper. It's one of those sleeves, so on one side is their name, and the other side is this, and we do tracing and writing practice every day. And then this is their writing folder. This is Enchanted Learners, I believe is what it's called. So each day there's different sounds and words and lists, and it gets progressively harder as you get towards the end of the month. So we do that every month. They change it out. It goes with that bulletin board. So last month was February. We were doing Groundhog's Day sort of thing, blah, blah. But the color printer is currently broken, so I need to print out the cards for this coming month. My house, yay for parents having color printer ink. And then we'll also do this. We do the Jack Hartman song. March, March, the month of March. There are 31 days. M-A-R-C-H, March, March. So anyways, we're gonna do that tomorrow. Do a little tracing, some rearranging, sing our song. So it did end up snowing today, but it was during the time we were already at school, and I think we were supposed to get about 5 inches, and I'm not really sure how much we got because now it's currently raining and it's all just melting, and it's just one giant mess. I think there's 18 days left till spring. I hope it gets here soon because I'm so tired of this weather. One thing I struggle with vlogging with y'all is the thing about special ed, especially the students that I have that are more the self-contained model, is we do the same things every single day because that's a part of our routine. The numbers and the subjects change, but it's basically the same core material of curriculum. And so I don't want to show you guys Oh look, we did our handwriting. Oh look, we did the month. Oh look, we read this book that we've read for a week. Oh, we're gonna work on our sentences. Oh, we're gonna trace. We're gonna do some money, because we do it literally every single day in the exact same order, because nobody in my room likes change, and I personally don't like change either. I just like everything to be the same, and that works really nice for us all. Something a little bit new. We practiced an intruder drill today, and so that was actually kind of fun, because we just go into the bathroom. So there's 3 adults and 6 kids in there, and the bathroom is pretty large, so we can just sit on chairs. And we were just chatting away and not being very quiet, because it is very much soundproof. And so we actually missed the end of the drill, and we're in there longer than we should have been, because we were just talking to each other. And obviously, if it wasn't a drill, we would be trying to keep the children quieter, but as I said, the bathroom is very soundproof, so not many worries. I have a System 44 group in the afternoon. They're reading this book, Cute But Vicious, and in one of the pages, there's a leopard seal that kills the penguins by getting them by their feet and drowning them, and a student thought that was absolutely fantastic, and that was what they wanted to write about. I don't know what it is about the books, just this particular year. We're doing a new curriculum called Wisdom and Gen Ed, and there's a lot of very heavy death, blood, violence books there, and System 44, I don't know what happened, but Cute But Vicious, a little violent too. So I'm gonna head home and hopefully have a fantastic Thursday tomorrow. So hello, happy Thursday. It's supposed to be dressed like your favorite color day, but I didn't have enough purple at home to make an outfit, so I'm wearing pink. Shoes are Old Walmart. These are holographic leggings. They are from Shein, I think, but you can get them all sorts of places in the mall. Old Navy, Walmart. I think the headband was probably Claire's. The student I normally help at lunchtime is gone today, so I figured I would show you a little bit of what was going on today. So this is from the month of March. Color it, trace it, cut it, and glue it. Simply Visual has a whole monthly unit that we do every single month. And unique learning system. We generally do this every single day, because I have a student I'm working on with finding the capital letters and then finding the period at the end of a sentence. So it's just simple Velcro. So this is this month, and I do it with every single month, because it's an important skill to find the capital, find the period, and get the sentence in order to make sense. And then we do these, because these are the vocabulary. So I take the words out of the ring and then put the pictures out. All of my students but one can do them all, but I do have one student who does just 2 options for the pictures. And then everything else I have organized like this. Just so, you know, you got Unit 9 spelling, pull up Unit 9. Unique learning system. It's a lot of stuff, but I really like it, and it's better than not having any curriculum. It's good. And then I have another student who's working on doing these with her calculator. So the math worksheets, I have a paid subscription to that, and I really like it. Lots and lots of options that you can choose from to make different independent work tasks to align to IEP goals. So for social skills today, we made these glitter tubes. A student actually brought in the materials after he made it at therapy with his private therapist, and I love looking at this. Very nice and calming. And so he brought in all the materials to make enough for his class and then also our social skills group. So we did that today. I have to put my glue gun away because we don't want this stuff getting all over. Basically, it's glitter, glycerin, beads, and then there's some purple ones that are in there too, but they might be stuck. But yeah, very soothing. So the News to You article for tomorrow is musical mac and cheese, and you're supposed to make your own mac and cheese, like with the shredded cheese, and melt it, but that's a lot of work considering I have boxes of mac and cheese that I got for free from the food pantry. So we're gonna make mac and cheese the cheater way by using the box mac and cheese and microwaving it, which I've done before. It's totally similar to the normal mac and cheese that you can do on the stove. I have a kid that only used the purple glue, which of course the school has plenty of glue that we have in the supply closet for free, but it's all like the cheap clear stuff. It's not the purple, and we have to have the purple, otherwise they won't use the glue. Next year, I'm gonna try to have our cooking time not be at the end of the day because I always get stuck with the dishes and I would love the kids to be able to do it. We just run out of time. So here we are on a Friday. Dishes. Musical mac and cheese though. It went well. Happy Saturday! I swear it is colder in this school than it is outside. So today's plan, I want to change the sensory bin. I left this giant mess because I started doing dishes, tried to put the dishes away, couldn't fit the toaster in the 3 bins, and then I just gave up and left a mess, and that's fine. One day, I've started looking into the kind of upper kitchen cabinets that I would like to go along with, my stove that'll be coming sometime this summer, hopefully. And update. It is definitely colder inside than it is outside. Don't ask me why. Feeling like spring. But of course, it's supposed to snow a bunch again on Sunday. And so now it's like a potential snow day again on Monday. We are so over snow days. So over. I think we've had 10 already so far. I'm ready for the warm temperatures. So I have these CVC stampings. This is from the same person that does my writing board that I still haven't changed. It's The Enchanted Learners. It's by something ABCs, Teaching with ABCs, Elementary with ABCs. I don't remember. If you really want to know, ask me down below. Basically, it's just pictures that you can't really see because the clip is right there. So that looks like a box. Yep, or a bag. Jar, you get the picture. We're working on looking when we're using the stamps like this. That example. When we're using the stamps like this, that we're facing the letters the correct way and not just blindly stamping in any direction. That's a skill we're working on. You like how I emptied this off and now I've again have things on there? Trying to use up these napkins because they are super old, and I don't even want napkins in here because we have paper towel. So I want them here and accessible for the students to use. Same thing with the straws. We used these for a News to You like several years ago. So we're making a fruit punch drink this week for News to You. So I'm going to keep those right there so I don't forget. There's 1 bin here, 2 bins down there. This is a file folder activity that I'm working on. Okay, so that's the only one that's a car. But we've got numbers on this side and letters on this side, and it's a matching activity. I have a student who's working a lot on color matching, and eventually he'll be getting to the point where we're trying to differentiate between this is a number and this is a letter, and that way it's a little bit more usable for future students of mine and not just like his specific color matching goal. So this is just the pile of things that has to be laminated. These are all still waiting for a file folder. And then this I have to take into the gym and swap out for the March bin because it is March now. I didn't do it Friday because I was lazy, and I'm not going to do it now because it's dark in there. And the stage lights are very hard to turn on in comparison to the normal gym lights, and I'd rather not just be in the dark today. So we'll do that Monday. And then this we started on Friday. Yes, Friday. I think I showed you previous videos of that already because I don't plan what I'm doing. I just, get on here and talk. So we have the rocks themselves painted, and then we ran out of time to do the next step. So we just have to put the pipe cleaners on, add the beads, and then make it like photo ready. So beads, pipe cleaners with some tissue paper on top. And then when I was at TJ Maxx, I bought a dog toy for the therapy dog because he is so cute. And it's funny, I'm really not a dog person, I'm a cat person, but I thought this was adorable. And he deserves it because he's a nice dog and my students all love him. I've also been getting very into making Google form quizzes, much to the dismay of 5th grade, but I find it very interesting just seeing where my students lie in comparison to the other peers, and it's interesting to see the gaps in some of the comprehension and vocabulary that the Gen Ed students have too. Oh, the math magician. So it's all based on the book we're reading. We're reading The Phantom Toll Booth, which is from Wit Wisdom. So I've sent the weekly news to you papers and articles that we're using to the printer, and now I'm going to get ahead on at least printing what I want for Unique Learning Systems. On Monday, if we have school, it's a D-Day, so my para could start up the laminator and laminate. So I'm going to print everything we're going to need for the upcoming unit. Not to say that we'll get to all of it. Important to note, we don't print all 535 pages. The nice thing is you can see everything, like the students will have this on their computer. What does the bang bang sound like? Is it quiet, bright, or loud? And that's based on whatever they were doing in the book, What Does Paris Hear? So I'm going to go through, figure out what I want to print, and then that's the last thing I'm doing here. Not going to laminate or anything. Well, actually, maybe I'll clean that board off. There's a bingo for this month. That sounds fun. And that's how my brain works. Once again, how in the world do people go through their special education teacher life not having a school laminator to use? I cannot even imagine the cost if I had to pay to laminate all of this. Astronomical. And in this folder, we have a student's clocks, a student's coins. We do connecting math concepts, but not the red. He's in the orange one right there. So we do that lesson together, and then he's quicker than the other students, so then I try to have him work on these while I'm still finishing with the other student. But I have university students starting on Monday, so I'm hoping that they'll be able to help him with that, and I can focus on my other student. Ooh, and if you're wondering, you can totally customize these at the mathworksheetsite.com. Super great. I pay for it, not the district. Let me show you. So like for the coins, I can choose which coins I want included. So say we're only working on dimes and quarters for some reason, and I want to be really mean. I want to say they could have a maximum of 10 of these coins. You can choose if you want them gray, you want black and white. You can make them the actual size so that if a student can't decide if it's a penny if a student can't decide if it's a dime or a quarter, obviously a dime is smaller. Whereas if you have this one, they're all semi the same size, so that can be a little more difficult. You can choose how many worksheets you want. Like, say I really want to be mean, 49 different worksheets, and it just, bam, totally randomizes it for you. Absolutely worth the cost, in my opinion. So they do have a temporary password, so you can have 3 weeks to try it out, but you honestly don't even need that. Let's see, where is it? Pricing. $2 a month. Absolutely amazing. I just do the year license, $30 for a million possibilities. Not even a million. I'm sure it's like a billion. Look at all this. And you can customize every single one of these categories. And they even have it for older students. It's absolutely amazing. And look, a little bit of extra on the bottom. So I do this one in a group of 2. That's Connecting Math Concepts. This is the orange level. So it's like first grade level work. This is the 56. So about halfway through first grade, I would say. Double-sided. So that's our intensive intervention, big old teacher book, and we talk about it. There's lots of like oral counting and activities that we do that aren't just the worksheet. So I have 2 students that do that. So I always make a copy because one of my students qualified like midway. Maybe we were on maybe this other student was on like lesson 30 or something, and I didn't want to waste a whole workbook. So we're almost done with this one, and then he'll get an actual book, and then I don't have to make copies. But I mean, they're cheap enough too. I think they're like $10 for a workbook, so I could have bought another, but no. And by I mean the district, that they pay for that. This is our functional worksheet. We do this for a daily warm-up. So this is for more, I guess you could say, self-contained students that do this. So we do different variation of these every single day. Voila. Make some copies.